The protest at tonight's Louisville City game came just days after a report outlined sexual abuse allegations against former racing coach Cody Ruth. The WHAS 11 night team's Bobby McSwine joins us live with what those fans have to say. Bobby.
Well, Tom, hundreds of fans came here to Lynn Family Stadium, some cheering, some silent as they watched Louisville City play tonight. But before they even got into the stadium, they had to walk past these stairs where you see tons of chalkings. One of them, "You didn't protect them." That was their main message, calling for more accountability and transparency within the organization.
There's teal there, teal up there, teal over there.
Amidst a sea of screaming fans, dozens of usually die-hard supporters wearing teal for sexual assault awareness.
This is heartbreaking for us to stand here quietly. No drums, no chants, no cheers, no joy.
Silent, in solidarity with Racing Louisville players who say they were silenced when they tried to speak up against former coach Cody Ruth for alleged sexual abuse. A more than 300-page report revealed several soccer organizations, including Racing Louisville, had turned a blind eye to the allegations. Cody Ruth, a season ticket holder for both Louisville City and Racing, says he won't be in the stands next year.
I'm not putting $1 more towards this club, this team, than what I've already sunk. And I expect big changes to happen for that to change.
And just as his shirt and several chalkings outside of Lynn Family Stadium suggest, supporters want club president James O'Connor out.
There's obviously a lot of anger right now, and I think the club needs to recognize that anger and communicate more what's going on, because people don't do this unless there's a lot of feelings.
They also want Holly in jail.
Cody Ruth should have left in handcuffs, but instead he left in silence.
Supporters say the disappointment is heavy, but not heavier than the burden they say players have held on to for so long.
We love you. We see you. We love you. We are furious for you, and we're here for you.
Again, those fans want accountability and transparency. And after the game, many were hoping that club president James O'Connor would speak after issuing that statement on Twitter earlier today, but that didn't happen. I'm live in Louisville. Bobby McSwine for the WHAS 11 night team on your side.
Thank you, Bobby. And we want to expand on that statement O'Connor released late this afternoon. He admitted mistakes were made and apologized to Erin Simon, the players, and fans. He says, quote, "We commend Erin for her bravery in coming forward as part of U.S. Soccer's investigation. And while our former coach was terminated within 24 hours of us being alerted to the behavior, we know that wasn't enough and that we have failed our locker room by creating a space where this behavior could occur." Now, our Tyler Griever was speaking with former players while the statement came out. Taylor Otto told him she and other players went to leadership with their concerns before Holly was fired and wants to know how the organization is going to create that safer environment.
You're telling us that you've changed and you're listening and you're going to address these issues when players come to you, and you hope they feel safe coming to you. But like, how do you expect your players to feel safe coming to you about these problems when you did absolutely nothing, when honestly it was probably one of the worst case scenarios?
The player at the center of the report, Erin Simon, posted on Instagram tonight, thanking people for their support, saying that love has given her strength and hope and motivation to move forward toward making a change.